Hello, everyone. I've done some favors around Windhelm, and I've done what I could, and I consulted with the deities, and
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
unfortunately, I don't know.
See you around, handsome.
Yes, sweetheart, I'll see you around as well. Anyway, they were happy enough. They were more than happy to bring her back to life, but unfortunately, the previous victims of Calixto could not be brought back. All right. Unfortunately, that does not soothe the hearts of the Shatter Shields. They still act like she's dead, which is sad. But hey, it's nice being flirted with. And also because of the cold wind making me feel cold and making me actually cold by the Frostfall mod, I had to make myself warm. Which I know, it feels weird that I'm the only one who's dressed for the weather. Speaking of which, weather sense. Frigid and deadly.
Algraf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Now, before I go any further, I must remind you that I have not spoken with Balgruff at all. I completely skipped warning him about the dragons, and for that I have not encountered any dragons. I went straight to Windhelm, and this is the reason why I did that is to point out this gigantic flaw in Skyrim's writing. This giant, what's the word? Plot hole, perhaps? I'm not sure what the word or phrase I'm looking for, but yeah.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim?
Because I believe in fighting for the rights of minorities, even when those minorities are white, contrary to what the hypocrites that I often have to put up with have to do. Let's see. So I'm taking Nords because more than just Nords. Fight the Empire. I believe the chance to do so. Oh, no. I'm a goody guy, so all for more than just Nords.
Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home?
That's why I'm here. Well, it's not really my home. I'm looking for a home. And the first people that I encounter are a bunch of Imperials and Nords and Stormcloaks. The Stormcloaks treat me like a comrade, whereas the Imperials try to chop my head off. So, yeah. Let's see. I want to take Nords. That's not here. I want to join. I'll believe the chance to do so.
Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with.
Yeah. Well, so that's, actually, so you want to take Nords?
You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it.
Well, fair enough. This kind of destroys the whole, racist accusations made against you. Accusations of races. The whole narrative. So that's why I'm here. I'm gonna try.
All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. The kind men use to measure themselves.
Instead of boot camp.
I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway.
Was it Serpentstone Island?
It's where men have tested their metal for ages. There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you.
I'm not sure about this.
Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, It will prove your commitment.
Alright, fair enough. Let's see. Okay, I'll be back soon.
We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You'll need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die.
He knows that. They all know that.
Of course I know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf to Storm?
Now, at this point, this is not cemented in...
Not so fast, citizen. I need to check your bags before I can let you into the city.
I've been inside the city for a long time, babe. Let's see. Okay, let me through. What did you check for? I need to check my belongings.
Because it's our job to ensure illicit goods don't make it into the city for the safety of our citizens. So under the Jarl's orders, we conduct random bag checks to try to catch those that choose to shirk our laws.
Look, I'm in a hurry. Can you just let me through this once, please?
I'm afraid not.
Ah, damn.
Now I must insist that you comply with our request, or I'm going to have to put you behind irons.
I'm on a mission. I go ahead.
Thank you for being cooperative.
Oh boy, I've stolen a few items.
You're clean. Go on ahead.
Oh. Oh, I guess she was just looking for moon shirt like that. Alright. Got rid of some traders. A ship captain lost one of his... had to become a pirate. Had to get rid of him. It just dawned on me that I'm going to need to download the boat mod, because a lot of places are too cold to swim in. You try swimming in the water outside, you'll be dead so fast it wouldn't even be funny. Don't you? Yeah, okay. I need to contact the guy who made the mod about border inspections of your cargo. Because these guys check your baggage after you're in the country instead of at the border itself. So, yeah. Ah, snow. Well hydrated. And some food. There, a couple of mammoth steaks, which are unfortunately the nose. It's weird how the only steaks you know, part of the mammoth you seem to eat is the nose. Alright. I'm starting to regret the mod that allows me to exponentially increase the number of animals out here. Whole packs of animals. Like there's a Horker bunch right over there, and I don't mind them, but I do mind the wolf packs I keep running into. Those wolf packs. Wow. First named character I found that they ended up killing. Scouts many marshes. Don't remember that guy at all. Okay. Disable. Enable. Resurrect. Oh, I see. Killed by Horkers.
Gods! Enough! You're as good as dead. No sign of him.
How do you interact with a dead body? Well, with the body that's laying down. Anyway, that solves the mystery as to why I found you dead. Let's see how much weight capacity I'm running out of space. Alright. Have to take this gamble. Alright, I get it. Alright, get a fire going, hurry. Combat? Where? Tartar sauce. You, get back to life.
Somebody help! Never should have come here.
Damn. Get back on your feet.
Someone do something!
And I somehow lost my sword. That ain't good. Yeah, this animal groups mod is more trouble than it's worth, I'm concluding. Holy crap, they've alerted other wolf packs are too numerous and they're too aggressive. And And there's one right behind me, isn't there? Alright, good. Distract him. Thankfully, combat cuts down on my slowly dying process of the cold. Well, at least just one. And he got me. He got me bad. There's only one solution I can think of, and it's not legal. Not in any part of Skyrim. But thankfully it's not a hanging offense like it was in real life. Sorry, pal, but I'm gonna have to borrow this.
Can't take that.
But yeah, these animal packs are proving to be a giant hazard to named characters, and that I cannot allow. Here's a desperately needed resource. Good for crafting poison.
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves... You'll be able to run circles around those big, slow brutes in heavy armor. No sign of them. You thieving little elf.
I ain't a thief. Come on, Horker, fight back. I see you getting too late. Or no, it wasn't a Horker, it was a pair of elk. But yeah, I gotta contact the guy who made that mod. You added in way too many wolf packs. And to have scouts. And to have even foxes, I meant. Join in with the wolves. I know that part wasn't me.
your belly aching. I'm getting out of here.
Getting out of here, you should be fighting. Imperial scouts in Stormcloak territory. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion I cannot endorse this mod. Too many wolves. And when I come across goats, there's apparently an alpha male goat that always fights me. So I'm no matter... I can't go 100 steps in any direction without running into another animal pack out in the wild. And every one of them have aggressive members. See, what'd I tell you? Another animal pack. El marano que la pegue con el mano. Yeah, unfortunately, the baked beans mod not only adds baked beans to the food menu, it adds the concept of, well, gases. Intestinal gases that come from certain foods. Like the baked beans and food that you can craft from baked beans. I think Horker stew is one of them, but I don't remember. But yeah, random character encounters that I meet on the road are doomed to get slaughtered by these wolf hordes. That's a third or fourth time a random encounter got interrupted by a stupid wolf pack. It's a pity because I was really looking forward to large herds of deer, just like in real life. I'll bet your buns off on this thing. But now that I'm far away from the animal packs, I should be able to, well, disable the mod without loading problems. Alright, horse. You can go back home. Because I have something to kill. Let's see. Get away, horse. Huh. Return to Galmar without... Oh, because I already collected residue from other... whatchamacallits, the other, other ice wraiths I've already killed. The son of the user. Ranged paralyzing poison on opponents. Yeah, sure, I could try that out. Well, since you're still alive, it's only right that I bring you back alive. Your horse may be a little bit wounded, but still alive, and just give it some healing magic, and it'll be right as rain. You know, there's a mod out there for the original Skyrim, and I don't know if they made it for the special versions like this one, but yeah, it adds horse genitalia. Alright, go back home. I guess someone who pays too much attention to details got bothered by how unrealistic the horse butts look like. Or I don't know.
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
Well, what did Tywin Lannister say? You think that a crown makes a king, or something like that? He was asking. I think he was talking with Tyrion, but I don't remember.
Exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it.
I must pause for a moment and point out. See, what I was trying to say earlier, joining the Stormcloaks or joining the Imperials is not the final be-all of the Civil War quest. At this point, once you get this crown they're talking about, you can actually betray the side you joined initially and join the other side. If you wanted to become an Imperial, now's your chance. So, don't feel bad about accidentally joining them the first time.
The Jagged Crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be King Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's jagged crown.
It will be there. You'll see.
I should have left the room to see
You're
if they...
alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath?
Garmar thinks we should double our men in the region.
See.
A reasonable strategy.
And you, Yorli?
Well, sir, the hold at Falkreath is fairly vulnerable and blocks the only road from Cyrodiil.
A good point, old friend.
To be sure, my lord, I am not skilled in the arts of war or military tactics.
But you're able to see the hole in the parts. And for that, I'm grateful.
As you wish, sir.
Hole in the what? Oh. Are you saying you sent me out there to die, dude?
Not at all. That was as much a test of your abilities as it was your resolve. I wasn't sure your heart was in it, but you've proven me wrong, and I respect that. Now, if we're done being sentimental, it's time for you to take the oath.
Isn't it enough that I want to fight Imperials?
You can stick a sword through an Imperial any day you want, but that doesn't make you a Stormcloak. We're not just fighting Imperials. We're fighting to restore Skyrim to her glory and give her the king she deserves.
Well, first off, I am an Imperial, but obviously you're not talking about the race. You're talking about the soldiers that are called Imperials. Just like when Hitler said, kill the socialists, he wasn't saying kill anyone who believes in socialism because he himself was a socialist. Instead, he was saying kill all the members of the quote-unquote Socialist Party, which was a rival party. There was the Communist Party, the National Socialist Party, that was him, and of course the Socialist Party. And he said kill them. So, okay. Oath.
Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people.
Oh, for the sake of helping young women survive this war, I better join the Stormcloaks because I've noticed the Imperial army is mostly men outside of, without mods. It's almost all men. The Stormcloaks are so desperate for numbers that they have female recruits. I can't let them die, be on my conscience. Let's see. But once I get revealed to be, what, why can't I be the High King? I'll be a frickin' demigod. Something even Ulfric is not.
That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a hero of the people, a true son of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak.
I swear to serve the Master of the Precious.
Jarl of Windhelm and true High King of Skyrim.
I swear on the Precious.
As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond.
Gollum.
Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms.
Now that this brings back the fact that I swore an oath, a military-style oath, to once I started working for the post office. Felt kind of weird. I didn't expect to swear a military oath.
All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim.
That, yes. The Stormcloaks, the Nords, are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. I don't recognize the Forsworn as legit. Even though they are technically natives, I cannot support them because, like my Aztec ancestors, they had a nasty reputation of doing extremely ugly things to innocent people. Cutting off heads all over the place? No thanks.
Now you're one of us. Which means you get to tag along on a little trip with me.
Hey, I thought I was going to go alone.
And here, you're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, well, what's the mission?
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it? Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune, but if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
It's the Jagged Crown.
Have you not heard that ancient verse? Maw unleashing rays of snow, of dragons from the blue brought down, birth the walking winter's woe, the High King in his jagged crown. Going way back to King Harald's time, or even before, the High King always wore the jagged crown. It was the symbol of his might and power. The crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and it is said to contain a portion of the power of every worn it. True or not, Who would dare deny Ulfric's claim when the legendary jagged crown sits upon his brow?
It'll probably be sitting on my brow once I am exposed. How do you know the crown isn't your...
It's true. The location of the crown was lost with King Borgas after the Great Hunt killed him while he was off on his damned Alessian campaigns. But legend holds, his body was secretly returned to Skyrim and buried with the crown. Its exact whereabouts lost in the following Wars of Succession. Through sources that shall remain nameless, I've tracked down what I believe to be the final resting place of King Borgas, Corvanjun. If the crown exists, it will be there.
I wonder who your sources are. And, yeah. Alright, so say it again.
It's true, but legend... Through sources that... If the crown exists,
Right.
it will be there.
I was going to say, I almost thought you said Borgia, but it's Borgas. Yeah. So you anticipate danger?
Aye. The Great Hunt killed old King Borgas. Gods only know with what profane arts those elves cursed his remains. Curses notwithstanding, the tombs of kings are always full of traps to ward off grave robbers, are they not?
I haven't been in any of them.
But nothing a band of Stormcloaks can't handle, I assure you.
So what's your reason?
Reasons? Since when does a man need a reason to protect his family, to defend his homeland? It's the damn Outlanders and Empire that need the reasons.
Well, Skyrim always been part of the Empire.
Not this Empire. The world's better without it. Certainly Skyrim is. I fought in the Imperial Army in the war against the Dominion. I bled and spilled blood for the Empire. And for what? The Empire to bend its knee before those evil elf bastards? Signing a treaty meant to kill the heart of the Empire itself? To deny Talos? No. I will have no part of any such empire. And I will gladly gut anyone who says otherwise.
I understand.
Enough talk. Get yourself kitted out with what you need. Welcome to the fight. What? Get over with the rest of the men at Corvanjun.
What's your aim?
Reasons. It's the damn Outlanders and Empire that need the reasons.
Okay, do you oppose anyone who's not a Nord?
I oppose tyranny. I oppose those who tell me how to live, what to think, and what to believe. I am a man. Skyrim is man's homeland. That is a fact I'm proud of. There is no shame in that. Read your history. Enough talk. There's much to do.
One
First,
last question.
we'll kick the Thalmor and their bloody Imperial puppets out of the country. Then, we will rebuild Skyrim into the land she once was. When we are done with that, we will take our army to the Dominion and show those pointy-eared bastards. Not every man is fit to be their slave.
Before anybody says that the Stormcloaks have no way of winning against the elves, newsflash, they got a demigod on their side, so yes, they do have a chance.
Don't wait around for me. I bet I'll beat you to Corvanjun even though you start first.
Likely, knowing the game mechanics, you very likely will. I still am not promoted high enough to have any of the food at the table. Oh well. I wonder if I got the long sleeves. Nope, I got the short sleeves. Oh, you didn't even give me the helmet? Well, in the meantime, there was something I needed to go get. And wait a minute. That's better. Okay, I'm going to set this table and rest a bit. And a quick save, and I'll bid you all farewell for now. And please hit the like button, and we'll continue this adventure a little later. But, yeah, unfortunately I'm going to have to remove that mod. There's too high a risk of characters I need alive of getting killed on the road. Alright, see you later.